The dashboard shows the data based on the selected template. The layout is visualized in graphics. The template can contain charts, tables, graphs, images, and text. The template consists of rows which can contain up to 3 elements. At the top of the window, there is a navigation panel where you can select measurements. It only shows you the combinations of the entries that have had at least one measurement made. On the left side of the dashboard view, there is a list of controls that affects only the dashboard view. In the center of the dashboard view, the currently selected report template is shown. By clicking on the New Measurement button, you will start a new measurement. To create a report for the currently loaded report template, select Create Report. If needed, write a comment about the report you are creating and confirm it to continue. In the Windows Destination window, choose a folder where you wish to save the report. The destination folder you select will contain a generated report and will be named with the name of the template, name of the subject, and date of birth of the subject. To select another template, you can select it by clicking on the Select Template button. You can duplicate the current template by selecting Duplicate Template. Use left-click to open the available options for the highlighted element. Add New Row will add a new row below the selected row. You can delete a row by selecting Delete Row. Select a type of new element you would like to add. You can choose between a chart, table, text, graph, or image. The Chart Editor is used to define chart content. Move the mouse cursor over the graphics to highlight available options. Use left-click to open available options for the highlighted element. To change the combination of the input parameters selected for the chart, move the mouse cursor over the graph and click it to open the Input Parameters editor. Select the desired combination of the input parameters and write a short name that will be visible on the chart. To add more visits to the chart, click on the visit name and select the number of visits that will be shown in the chart. To select another parameter that is shown in the chart, click on the Edit button and select a new parameter to be shown on the chart. Be aware that only one parameter can be selected. You can choose between different types of calculations among the repetitions for the selected parameter. You can choose between 4 types of charts. There is an option to add a reference value to the chart. You can select between manually added values, subpopulation, and normative values. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will add values manually. To add a value, click on the cell, write a value, and confirm it by pressing Enter on the keyboard. Those values are now set as the reference values for counter movement jump, and it stands only for the jump height from takeoff velocity. Confirm the value by selecting the Confirm button. You can see the reference value on the chart. There is also an option to add a visit as a reference. You can add an additional caption to the chart. To exit and confirm the chart template, click on the Confirm button. When adding a new element, it will be automatically added to the right side of the selected element. The next element that we will add to the template will be a table. The table editor is used to define table content. Most main functionalities for the table editor are the same as for the chart editor. So, refer to the chart editor for a detailed description of the shown functionalities. To change the combination of the input parameters selected for the table, move the mouse cursor over the table and click it to open the Input Parameters editor. Select the desired combination of the input parameters and write a short name that will be visible in the table. To add more visits to the table, click on the Visit Name and select the number of visits that will be shown in the table. When choosing a table or graph with more athletes, the ranking order can be applied by enabling the checkbox. In this case, the athletes will be displayed in descending order. You can also add text to the template. The text editor is used to define text content. To add the last two available elements, we will add a new row. First, we will add a graph. The graph editor is used to define the graph's content. Here, you can select which signals will be included in the report template for the selected combination of input parameters. In case of multiple repetitions, you can select between various repetitions that will be used for loading the signals. Select Confirm to save the graph selection. And at the end, we will add an image from the camera to the right of the graph. The image editor is used to define image content. You can select the desired combination of the input parameters and repetition to define the video that will be loaded into the report template. Under Event, you can define the video frame that is currently shown. Events are defined with the cursors that define different phases of the jump. If you want to show the image that is outside of the predefined events, click on the Open Video button and select Video Frame to be shown. Manually time offset can also be used to jump to the desired frame. To switch between the cameras, use View List to select the desired image. After finishing with the editing of the image, save it by clicking on the Confirm button. To add an image from the second camera, click on the camera image and select Add New Element. Select Same Repetition and Event as before and select Second Camera. To generate a report, click on the Create Report button. Write a comment and select the destination folder. All the elements we have defined in the template are now included in the report.